I don't understand how you're even in first class with that outfit. You look like you're crawled out of a dumpster.
Maybe you should question why your worldview is so narrow. Do you realize how insulting this is?
Oh, here we go.
Seriously.
What was that?
You elbowed me like 5 times.
Oh, I'm sorry. Maybe try not sprawling into the aisle next time.
I'm in my seat. You're the one using me as a ladder.
Maybe if you'd offered to help, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
You mean help you wedge your Gucci suitcase into a bin that's already full? Hard pass.
It's not Gucci, it's Bottega, and clearly it's above your pay grade.
Right, because designer luggage makes up for zero spatial awareness.
God, you're exhausting and we haven't even taken off.
Trust me, I was relaxing until you showed up like a one-woman fashion week.
Well, buckle up, sweetheart. It's gonna be a long flight.
Not long enough.
Hey, excuse me.
Yes? What's up?
I'll tell you what's up. You're bothering me. Shut up.
Whoa, excuse me? Who do you think you are to tell me to shut up?
I'm the person who's annoyed by a stupid woman who's laughing like a crazy person in first class.
Are you for real right now? You're the one who's crazy for being bothered by someone who's just being happy and watching some videos.
There's a difference between being happy and being disruptive. Have some consideration for those around you.
I'm watching a comedy special. People laugh at comedy. That's how it works. Whoa. What are you doing? Are you about to hit me or something?
I would hit you if I could, but I'm not going to do that because I'm a lady.
Oh, a lady. Well, you're not behaving like one.
And you're an expert on being a lady? Look at you. I don't understand how you're even in first class with that outfit. You look like you're crawled out of a dumpster.
What I wear is none of your business. Go back to your seat immediately before I call someone.
I just don't understand how someone who dresses like that can afford a first class ticket and an expensive trip.
I don't have to explain myself to you. Stop talking to me right now.
Do you see this? Chanel, Louis Vuitton, Cartier. Now this is a luxurious woman. Honey, not you.
That outfit is tacky and ridiculous. You're probably some gold digger who married for money.
Shut up. How dare you?
You're the one who started this whole thing.
All I did was try to store my bag. So I didn't roll out a red carpet for your elbow.
You used me as a piece of furniture multiple times.
Oh, please. If you bruise that delicate ego of yours, maybe stay home next time.
Wow, you really think you're better than everyone else, don't you?
I know I am. Look at you. Sweatpants, greasy hair, acting like you own the row.
Better that than playing dress up and pretending you're someone important.
Pretending, honey, I am important.
To who? Your plastic surgeon?
You are a bitter little troll, you know that?
And you're a walking credit card bill with legs.
Ladies, what's going on here?
This woman is being incredibly disruptive
And she started harassing me for no reason.
Whoa, hey. One at a time, please. I can't understand when you're both talking. Ma'am, why don't you start? What happened?
I was minding my own business watching videos on my phone when this woman started harassing me and telling me to shut up because I was laughing.
She was being obnoxiously loud.
Ma'am, please let her finish.
Thank you. After that, she started insulting me and my clothes, saying I don't belong in first class.
It's obvious she doesn't.
See? She even admits it.
Ma'am, what's your side of the story?
I was quietly reading my book when this woman started cackling like a hyena. And I politely asked her to keep it down, and then she immediately got hostile with me.
Polite? You snapped your fingers in my face and told me to shut up.
I did not. I was perfectly civil.
Civil. You're behaving like a person without any class whatsoever.
Without class? I have never been accused of not having class in my entire life. Do you know who I am?
Someone who thinks they're better than everyone else. Clearly.
How dare
Okay,
you?
both of you, stop it right now. I have had an extremely stressful day. The flight before this had a medical emergency. We are short-staffed, and I'm working a double shift. I will not tolerate any more of this shenanigans on this flight. Now, I'm going to return to the back of the plane, and I don't want to hear another word from either of you for the remainder of this flight. Is that clear?
Yes.
All right, good.
What do you want now?
I'm trying to sleep. Can you please stop making that infernal noise?
Oh my god. I can't believe you're bothering me again. The flight attendant specifically asked us not to argue anymore, and I want to respect that.
I don't care what the flight attendant said. I want to sleep. And you need to stop eating and making that noise immediately.
I'm not gonna stop eating. I'm hungry and I'm not making that much noise.
I disagree. I'm asking you one more time to stop eating.
And I'm saying no.
You're being unbelievably rude.
For opening a chips bag?
It smells. It's crumbling all over. It's disgusting.
Ugh, it's just chips. Relax.
Some of us have sensitive stomachs.
Then maybe go somewhere else, away from us slowly snackers.
You think this is funny?
A little, yeah. You're throwing a tantrum over a bag of chips. It's wild.
People like you have no class.
And people like you think class means bossing everyone around.
I'm filing a complaint the minute we land.
Want me to save the wrapper for evidence?
All right, this is it. So I'll have to do something about it myself.
Hey, give that back. Give me back my chips.
Not until you promise to be quiet.
Hey, I thought I told both of you to be quiet. What is happening now?
She was making noise again.
I was just eating some chips and she took them from me.
She was crunching them as loud as possible. She's been doing this on purpose to annoy me because she is poor and doesn't have any manners.
And she's an unhappy, miserable woman who was clearly born to annoy everyone around her. Now give me back my chips, you psycho.
No!
Enough! I have had enough of both of you.
What are you going to do about her?
What are you gonna do about her?
You want to know what I'm going to do? I'll tell you what I'm going to do. You're both horrible people. One of you is a nasty, entitled Karen who thinks she owns the plane, and the other is deliberately making noise to provoke her. Do you know what I dealt with on my last flight? A child having a severe allergic reaction. Now that is a real problem, not this petty nonsense about chip crunching and laughing too loud. So here's what's gonna happen. You are both being moved to economy class.
What? Is this just for this flight?
Oh no. I'm gonna make sure that neither of you flies first class in this airline ever again.
You can't do that.
I absolutely can. I am the lead flight attendant, and I've been with this airline for 12 years. I know every supervisor and manager in the company. Trust me, I can make it happen.
This is outrageous. Do you even know who I am?
Yep. You're the reason the captain asked if we were dealing with a medical emergency. Spoiler. It's just egos.
I was minding my own business until she showed up.
Oh, please, you've been antagonizing me ever since I boarded.
And now you're both gonna go to economy, where the rest of our passengers somehow manage to act like grown adults. Now grab your things.
This is humiliating.
Then maybe remember the feeling. It might save you a repeat performance.
You are going to regret this.
Not as much as I'd regret letting either of you stay up here. Oh, and ladies, economy doesn't serve champagne. Just a heads up. Let's go. Right now.
Summer, drop whatever you're doing right now. You see this mess? Someone completely screwed up these files, and I don't have time to deal with it. I've got an interview to conduct, and I need this sorted out immediately.
Oliver, I was just finishing up the quarterly reports that were due today. Maybe we...
I don't want to hear it. You have until the end of the morning to get these documents organized properly. Every single page needs to be in order, filed correctly, and ready for review. And if it's not done by then, you're fired. Do I make myself clear?
Oliver, I don't think I can finish all this by the end of the morning. There's got to be at least 3 hours of work here. I mean, it's already.
Are you telling me that you can't do your job? Because I can find someone who can. There are plenty of people out there who would be grateful to have your position. Don't test me today, Summer. I'm not in the mood for excuses or complaints. You'll get it done or you'll clean out your desk. What's it gonna be?
Okay, I'll get it done.
Good. Now then, is the candidate here yet? The interview was scheduled for 10 o'clock and I do appreciate punctuality.
Yes, Camila is waiting for you in the interview room. She arrived about 10 minutes ago.
Excellent. I do like when people arrive on time. Shows respect and professionalism. Don't know what I would do if she'd been late. And remember, those documents need to be finished by the end of the morning. I'll be checking on your progress.
Yes, I understand. How am I gonna get through all of this?
Camilla, I presume? I'm Oliver Martinez, the hiring manager for this position.
Yes, nice to meet you, Mr. Martinez. Thank you for taking the time to meet with me today.
So, Camilla, I have to say I've reviewed your resume and I'm very impressed with your background. But I'd love to hear from you directly. Please go ahead and tell me a bit about yourself and your professional journey.
Thank you so much for saying that about my resume. I really appreciate it. Well, I started my career about 8 years ago as an intern at Morrison Associates, which is a major consulting firm here in the city. I was there for about 6 months, learning the basics of project coordination and client relations.
Well, Morrison Associates, that's a very well-respected firm.
Absolutely. After my internship, I was hired as a junior project manager at Tech Vision Solutions, where I spent 3.5 years. I was responsible for coordinating multiple client projects simultaneously, managing timelines, budgets, and cross-functional teams. From there, I moved to Apex Consulting as a senior project manager, which is the role I held most recently. And in that position, I was overseeing projects with budgets exceeding over $2 million and managing teams of up to 15 people.
That's quite a progression. It sounds like you've taken on increasing levels of responsibility at each step.
Exactly. I've always been someone who seeks out challenges and opportunities to grow. I believe that's what makes me effective in leadership roles.
I can see that from your track record. Now, I do notice there's a gap in your, employment history here. You left Apex Consulting about 14 months ago, but your previous position ended only 2 months ago. Can you tell me about that year in between?
That's a great question, and I'm glad you asked. I made the decision to take a year off to focus on my mental health and personal well-being.
I see. That takes courage to do.
Thank you. It wasn't an easy decision, but I recognized that I had been pushing myself pretty hard for several years without taking time to recharge. And during that year, I did some traveling. I spent about 4 months in Europe staying with friends that I had made during college.
That sounds wonderful. Traveling can be so enriching.
It really was. I also used that time to work with a therapist to develop a better work-life balance strategies and stress management techniques. I felt it was important to invest in myself so that I could return to the workforce as the best version of myself.
I think that's fantastic. Honestly, I wish I could take a break like that sometimes. Sometimes I feel like I'm just drowning in this place. Oh, I'm sorry. Where were we? Yes, so Camilla, now please tell me, why did you decide to leave your most recent position? I see you were a senior manager for almost 5 years there.
Yes, that's correct. I left because I started to notice some concerning changes in the company culture. The environment was becoming increasingly toxic and management began treating employees poorly.
How so?
They started demanding excessive overtime without compensation, disregarding work-life balance, and generally not valuing employee well-being. There was also a lack of professional development opportunities and very little recognition for good work.
That sounds really challenging.
It was. I believe that employees do their best work when they feel valued and supported. When that foundation wasn't there, everyone suffers. The employees, the clients, and ultimately the company itself.
Yeah, I completely understand. And I want to assure you that our work environment here is much different. We prioritize employee satisfaction and maintain reasonable expectations for work-life balance.
That is so wonderful to hear.
Honestly, Camilla, I have to say that I'm very happy with how this interview has gone. You have exactly the kind of experience and mindset we're looking for, and I have high hopes for your candidacy.
Thank you so much. I have to say I'm really excited too. I've heard only positive things about this company, and everything you've told me today reinforces that this would be a great fit.
I hope so too. I can honestly say that things are looking very good for you. Thank you again for coming in today.
Wow, thank you so much for your consideration. What's wrong?
You forgot to mention that you're pregnant.
I'm sorry. Is that a problem?
You weren't honest with me. You sat through this entire interview without disclosing your condition. That completely changes everything.
How does it change anything? And I didn't have to disclose anything about my personal life because my pregnancy doesn't affect my ability to work.
Are you kidding me? What about maternity leave? How am I supposed to plan for that? How am I going to find someone to cover your work when you're out for months?
Those are normal considerations that any employer has to plan for.
And what about your emotional state, huh? Pregnant women are moody. They make decisions based on hormones instead of logic. That's a liability we can't afford to take on.
What you're doing right now is completely illegal. A company cannot refuse to hire someone solely because they're pregnant. This is textbook pregnancy discrimination, which violates federal law.
Federal law. I don't care about that.
Well, you have to care. This company is supposed to have a reputation for being fair and understanding with all employees.
What do you know about this company?
I know more than you think I do.
Follow me, I need to clear some things up. Summer, stop what you're doing right now.
Is everything okay?
When this woman walked in here earlier, did you know she was pregnant?
I don't understand why you're asking me that.
It's a simple question, Summer. Did you or did you not notice that she's pregnant when she arrived?
You cannot interrogate her like—
Shut up, I'm not talking to you right now. I'm not going to ask you again. Answer me now, or you can join her in looking for a new job.
Yes, of course I noticed. How could I not notice?
Then you should have warned me. It's unacceptable that you let me walk into that interview unprepared.
Stop treating her like this. She did not do anything wrong.
This is exactly what always happens. I let women get what they want, and then I end up regretting it. Every single time. Why do I keep doing this to myself? Why do I keep trusting them?
Oliver, you can't refuse to hire someone just because they're pregnant. If she's qualified to do the job, that should be enough.
Thank you, Summer. That's exactly right. You should be considering my qualifications just like you were doing during the interview. Everything was going perfectly well and you were ready to hire me.
That was before I saw your situation.
My situation? Is that what you're calling my pregnancy?
Oliver, you're always treating women poorly in this office. You can't keep getting away with it.
Oh, I see what's happening here. You're ganging up on me now. Is that it? No, you need to leave right now. And you're fired. Clean out your desk.
No, I'm not going anywhere and you're not firing her.
What did you just say to me?
You heard me correctly. My name is Camilla Mirren and I'm the CEO of this company. I've been receiving multiple complaints about discriminatory behavior, especially towards women employees. And I wanted to see for myself what was really happening here.
Oh my God, I am so glad you were here.
Are you one of the employees who made a complaint?
Yes, I was. I've been documenting everything for months.
This is ridiculous, okay? You're both insane, absolutely insane. You set me up here. This whole thing was a trap. Well, congratulations. You got me.
Oliver, it's clear that you are not well. I'm going to have to let you go, at least temporarily.
Wait. I can change. I can be better, okay? I just need another chance.
I'm sorry, but my decision is final. What I witnessed today was completely unacceptable and illegal.
Fine. Whatever.
However, the company will pay for therapy sessions for you during your time away. If you can get the help you need and demonstrate real change, there might be a possibility for you to return in the future.
So like take a gap year? Like the one you took?
Something like that, yes.
All right, whatever. But I still think pregnant women can't work as well as everyone else.
Sometimes people never learn no matter how many chances you give them.
Hi, I'm here to see—
Excuse me? You need to use the back entrance. That's where the cleaning staff pick up their supplies and get their work assignments.
Oh, I think there's been a misunderstanding. I'm not here to clean. I'm actually here to—
That's impossible. I'm expecting the new cleaning lady today, and you're the only person who's walked through that door. It has to be you. The back entrance is clearly marked.
No, sir, I'm really not here for any cleaning position. I'm here to pick up someone for lunch. We had plans, If you just let me explain who I'm looking for,
Look,
you would...
I don't know what kind of game you're playing here, but you have to be here for the cleaning position, okay? I mean, why else would someone like you be in this office? This is a professional environment.
Someone like me? Can I ask you something? And I want you to really think about your answer. Why do you automatically assume I'm here to clean? Why can't I be here for any other reason? What exactly makes you so certain?
Well, I mean, it's just logical.
No, please go ahead. I'd really like to hear your reasoning. What's logical about it? Walk me through your thought process.
I mean, look at you.
Look at me, what exactly? My clothes, my education, my demeanor, what specifically are we looking at?
Well, all the people who've served me before in service positions, they looked like you. That's just my experience.
Oh, you mean black?
I didn't say that. You're putting words in my mouth.
But that's what you mean, isn't it? Say it.
Yes, that's what I mean.
Wow. Just wow. You're incredibly racist and ignorant right now, and you don't even seem to realize it. You seriously cannot conceive that a black person could be in any position higher than cleaning or service work?
That's not what I'm saying, okay? You're being dramatic and twisting my words.
There's absolutely nothing wrong with being a cleaning person. It's honest work. But black people hold all kinds of positions just like everyone else. Doctors, lawyers, managers, CEOs.
Look, maybe you're right in theory, but I've never actually seen anyone like that you're talking about. As far as I'm concerned, that could just be a myth.
You've never seen a black professional. Are you serious right now? Where exactly do you live, under a rock?
I'm just being honest about my experience. I work in this office every day and I see what I see. It's not my fault if reality doesn't match fantasies.
Your experience is incredibly limited then. Maybe you should get out more. Maybe you should question why your worldview is so narrow. Do you realize how insulting this is?
Oh, here we go. Now I'm going to get a lecture about diversity and inclusion. I've heard it all before, just save your breath.
This isn't a lecture. This is basic human decency. I'm a professional with a master's degree. I'm very successful.
Sure you are. And I'm the Pope. Anyone can claim anything.
So you think I'm lying?
I don't know, are you?
I cannot believe this conversation is happening at this company in 2025. I literally just came here to take someone to lunch. I'm clearly not welcome in your establishment.
Oh, cry me a river. Poor you. You know what? Just leave. I don't believe you actually know someone who works here anyway. You're probably lying, trying to scam us or case the joint for some kind of theft.
I cannot be in front of you for one more second. This is absolutely disgusting. I'll call my lunch date from outside where I don't have to breathe the same air as you.
Thanks for leaving quickly. And don't come back.
You'll be hearing from me about this.
Yeah, oh, I'm so scared. Can't believe you have to deal with stuff like this. It's not even noon. Hey, Riley, how's your day going?
Hi, Ben. Crazy busy. I couldn't even turn my phone on because I had to focus completely on my client meetings.
I know how that is. Some days just don't let up. Did you close that new deal with the client?
Still working on it. They want to negotiate the terms a bit more. Tell me about it. I have to run to another meeting soon. But did Elena come by to see me?
Elena? No, I don't think so. The only person who showed up today was someone I thought was the new cleaning lady, but I guess I was wrong about that. She was just lost or confused or something.
Lost? What do you mean, lost?
Well, this woman came in here talking some nonsense about being here to have lunch with someone, but it was pretty clear to me that she was lying and had some other intentions entirely.
Other intentions? What kind of other intentions?
The woman just seemed to know something about the company, and she was really trying to get inside the office space. She was very insistent, very pushy, but she never actually mentioned specifically who she was supposedly picking up for lunch. Just very, very suspicious behavior.
The person she was picking up for lunch was probably me. What was her name?
I never bothered to ask her name. She didn't seem legitimate.
You never got her name? Did you even let her speak? Did you let her explain what she was doing here?
Well, the thing is...
What, you can't speak now? What happened to all that confidence? Let me guess. I'm sure you made a huge assumption and didn't even let her properly explain herself because that's something you do all the time. You jump to conclusions. It happened again, didn't it?
Riley, I'm sorry. Maybe I...
What did Elena look like? Come on, tell me. Was she black?
Yes, she was black.
So you're being racist. Elena wasn't here with any ulterior motives or suspicious intentions. She's someone I know very well, and she was here for exactly the reason she told you.
How was I supposed to know that? You never told me any black friends were coming here to pick you up.
I shouldn't have to give you a racial inventory of everyone I know. And why would that matter?
I'm just saying, if you had mentioned it beforehand, this whole situation could have been avoided.
You're incredible. You're actually trying to make this my fault for not warning you that a black person might enter the building?
That's not what I meant to say.
Then what do you mean? Because every time you open your mouth, you make this worse.
Riley, I was trying to reach you. I thought we were supposed to have lunch.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. My phone was turned off. I was stuck in a meeting, and then when I turned it back on, I couldn't reach you. I'm really sorry about it.
Oh, don't worry. I was here. I was here for quite a while, actually. Your colleague and I had a very educational conversation.
Ben, I'd like you to meet my sister, Elena.
What's wrong, Ben? You look absolutely confused. Are you having trouble understanding something? Are you wondering how we could possibly be sisters?
Do you see that look on his face? His little racist brain can't even begin to comprehend this situation. It's like watching a computer trying to process contradictory information.
I honestly can't even imagine how someone this ignorant managed to get a manager position in the first place. He should be the one cleaning this office, not making decision about who belongs here.
Was one of you adopted?
Finally! Your brain cells actually worked for once.
Okay, so you're Riley's adopted sister. That makes sense now. I didn't know that when you came in earlier. I'm sorry about the misunderstanding, okay? But you can see how I wouldn't have known, right?
Wrong again, genius. I'm the adopted one, not her.
You're such an ignorant person. You practically threw me out of this office when all I wanted was to have lunch with my sister.
Okay, how was I supposed to know who you were, okay? You should have told me immediately. You should have explained the situation better.
You never gave me the chance to speak. Every time I tried to explain, you interrupted me or dismissed what I was saying. Plus, honestly, I just wanted to see how far you would take your racism. I was curious about how deep your prejudice really goes.
How far did he take it?
Let's see. He assumed I was here to clean, directed me to the service entrance, refused to believe I was here for any other reason, and accused me of lying.
I didn't know. I mean, how could I?
Listen carefully, because this is important. You should treat every single person with respect and dignity, regardless of their race, their appearance, or your assumption about them. Every person who walks through that door deserves basic courtesy and the benefit of the doubt until they're actually proven otherwise. You made assumptions based purely on skin color, and that is completely unacceptable at any workplace.
Look, I'm sorry, okay? I made a mistake. People make mistakes all the time. Can we just move past this and forget it happened?
This isn't a mistake. This is a pattern of discriminatory behavior that could get this company sued.
Please, Riley, you know me. I'm not a bad person. I was just having a rough morning.
You're not a bad person? Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure. Please.
Actually, Ben, there's something else you should probably know about Elena. She isn't just my sister. She's also a very successful civil rights lawyer who specializes in workplace discrimination cases. And she's gonna handle this situation according to the law.
A lawyer? I didn't mean anything by it. I'm really sorry.
That's right. You weren't expecting someone like me to be in such a position, were you? Surprise. The world is full of surprises when you actually open your mind.
You never told me your sister was a lawyer.
Again with this, why would I need to tell you my sister's profession? Do you require a professional biography of everyone who might visit me?
And even if I was here to clean, your behavior would still be completely inappropriate. There's no excuse for treating anyone the way you treated me.
I'm reporting this entire incident to HR and corporate headquarters. After what you did today, you're going to be fired, and deservedly so.
No, please. Look, I desperately need this job, okay? I have a family to support, a mortgage, car payments. I swear my children's life that I'll learn from this experience, okay? I'll never be racist again, I promise. Just please don't take away my job from me.
Yeah, you should have thought about your family before you decided to be racist to a stranger. Actions have consequences.
I'll do anything. I'll take sensitivity training. I'll volunteer at community centers. I'll donate to civil rights organizations.
You'll do all that just to keep your job? Not because you actually think racism is wrong?
No. I mean, yes. I mean, racism is wrong. I know that now.
You know that now? You didn't know racism was wrong this morning?
I always knew it was wrong, but...
But you did it anyway.
Yes.
You know what, Ben? I think I know exactly what we are going to do with you. Something that will really teach you a lesson you'll never forget.
Anything. I'll do absolutely anything you ask. Just please don't get me fired. I'll lose everything.
Let's go to HR. Come on.
Hey sis, ready to go for lunch?
Sure, just give me 1 second. Ben, you need to clean this floor one more time. I can still see some dirt spots, and I want it to sparkle before I get back from lunch.
Yes, ma'am.
Some people need to walk in other people's shoes to learn empathy.
Best lesson he'll ever get.
Could I get some coffee too?